Hey there, my name is Brock Johnson and welcome to my YouTube channel. My current full-time job is as a social media coach with a specialty in Instagram and Instagram Reels. Over the last year, I've grown my Instagram following by over 1,000 new followers every single day, from less than 100,000 in 2021 to now over 500,000 followers. But let's talk about how we got here. First of all, I was raised in an entrepreneurial family. Both of my parents have owned and sold numerous businesses throughout my life in pretty much every industry imaginable. So from a very young age, I was around entrepreneurship, I was around business owners, and I was soaking it all up like a sponge. And so from about the age of 6 or 7, I started becoming my own entrepreneur. Of course, like most kids, it started out with just lemonade stands, but then it very quickly evolved into bringing my classmates' shoes home from school because I was charging them to tie their shoes in a unique way. With the help of my parents, I bought my first domain at, I think, 9 years old. And most of these businesses never really lasted very long or made much money, but I was starting to get bit with the entrepreneurship bug. And then fast forward to my freshman year of college, I was living on my own and I wanted a way to provide for myself financially. And because I was a student athlete with very limited free time, I knew that the only way I was going to really be able to provide for myself was if I started my own business. So in 2016, during my freshman year of college, I launched my first business, which was called Unwrap Snap. Unwrap Snap was a way for parents to help keep their kids safe on Snapchat. I was basically getting paid to be a social media snitch and rat out to all of the parents on what their kids were doing. That business very quickly evolved and grew into a way to help these parents who now knew how to use Snapchat use this social media platform for business. So it became Snapchat for Business. But shortly after that, my business was shut down by the NCAA and I was put under full investigation to make sure that there was nothing illegal going on. Basically, they had to make sure that there weren't any boosters giving me some illegal donations because I was a student athlete. But once I got cleared, I decided to relaunch my business with more of a focus on Instagram than Snapchat, and specifically Instagram stories. It was also around that time that I started my first podcast. I believe this was 2018. The podcast was called Social Media Moneymakers, and I basically talked about making money on social media. Over the next 2 to 3 years, I did over 500 hours of one-on-one Instagram coaching, helping my clients grow their Instagram followings in pretty much every industry imaginable. From birth doulas to fitness coaches to real estate agents to adult entertainment stars, I coached pretty much everyone imaginable. And it was during this time that my own Instagram started to grow, and I grew from about 10,000 followers to maybe about 50,000 followers. Then in 2019 and 2020, I started to grow on TikTok as well, which I now have over 300,000 followers on. And it was around that time that my mom and I decided to start co-hosting a podcast together called Build Your Tribe, which is now a top 10 marketing podcast, and launch our Instagram membership community, which is called the InstaClubHub. While this journey hasn't necessarily always been easy, it's been very fun, extremely rewarding, and I'm so blessed to be here today. So if you're not already, please consider pressing subscribe so you can see more of my content here on this channel. I will regularly be sharing videos relating to growing your social media following and making money online. Thanks for being here.